Shalom, shalom. All right. I'm out here driving back from work today. Kind of a different day. Boss asked me to come in. We had some things to do over there. But anyway, I was just thinking and trying to visualize some things that happened in my life, and I come to some conclusions. Excuse me. Put this down on here real quick. But just to explain something, if there's a point in my life where I was just feeling really tired and down and didn't have any energy, and wanted to do things, and I just found myself sleeping or procrastinating or doing other things except the things that I needed to do to be where I wanted to be in life, and to know and learn the things that I needed to learn. And there's things you can do to get your mind and get your body to do what you want it to do. You got to make your body do certain things. So if you need energy, sometimes you feel down, get up, just stand up, get up out of bed. You got to make yourself get up. Just do some jumping jacks, run in place, do something that's going to cause your body to use energy. It'll wake your body up, it'll wake your mind up. It's like your brain's sending a signal to your body, we got something to do, let's get it done. It actually will stimulate your body and stimulate what you're doing. You wake yourself up, and then you can start focusing on what you got to do. So that's one thing. If there's something that you've in your life where you think that you struggled at, I don't understand math, and I don't understand English, or I don't know how to write, or whatever it is that you think is your hardest obstacle to overcome, that's what you need to attack. That's what you need to go and learn. Get the books, find the people, get the videos, whatever tool you need to get, whatever help you need to get it, and keep on doing it. Study it for at least 1 year. Study it hard, and find out every tool that you can possibly find to help yourself learn it. And within that year, give yourself a year. And at the end of that year, look back and then see if it's hard anymore. See if it's so impossible anymore. The first thing you got to understand is that you are capable of learning anything and doing anything. You got to believe in yourself and believe that the Father gave you a brain to comprehend and learn things. You got to get past that self-negative talk and that, I can't. No, yes, you can. You can absolutely do it, but you got to focus. Number one, focus is hard sometimes. And a way to focus is to write things down. Give yourself goals that are set, and give yourself a time to learn things, a time to do things, and set alarms if you have to, whatever you have to do on a calendar or whatever it is that you're doing. Set it up. That way it gives you a time limit and get it done within that year. There's a lot of free stuff out there you can do to learn things, and go out and find them and do those things. But there's a lot of things that I want you to go back, not to go back and dwell on it and feel sad and feel bad, but I want you to go back and feel or find the time when you felt the most pain in your life. Felt the most pain in your life. And I want you to focus on after that pain. How much strength did you find through that later on in life? How much were you able to overcome? And there's certain things that used to be hard now, they're not hard anymore. Things that used to be so detrimental to yourself, or how can I explain it? So painful, and yet they're not that big. They're not painful anymore because of something harder that you went through, something more painful that you went through. And now you say, that's nothing because I went through this. I used to think that's nothing because I went through this. When you draw on the strength that you've gained from the pain that you went through in your life, you're going to see that the pain that you felt back then is the strength that you feel now. And the strength that you feel now will help you overcome all the little things that are in your life now, and the little challenges that you have. Because you've been through things way worse. And you can overcome those things that are in your life now. Here, I'll give especially for women, let me give you an example. You mothers out there who have given birth and had a baby. Was that hard? Harder than I can imagine, because I can't do that. Okay, but from what they've said and what the experience that they've been through, my wife has told me, and other ladies, it's painful, but they kind of forget the pain because they see the beautiful of the child, they fall in love, and then later on, a year goes by, I want another baby. It was yesterday. Our eldest is 20 years old, and my my wife was like, oh man, just to feel the baby inside the stomach again and this and that. And I said, oh no, we're good. Let's just wait for our grandchildren. So, but she missed having the baby. She's like, oh man, I'd like to have a baby again. That's something that she's, thinking in her mind and think that she's feeling. And I can't understand where she's coming from on that aspect, because I don't know what it feels like to have a baby inside, moving around inside our little life, the Father put in there. So beautiful. But I understand that enjoyment of the baby and playing with it, a little guy, little girl, and playing with them, and so beautiful, so tender, so awesome. And sorry about that, the sun's right behind me. But let me see, maybe I can do this. Yeah, there you go. It helps a little bit. But the pain that she felt when she had our children, she don't remember that pain. She remembers how awesome it felt to have a living life inside of her and to give birth to a beautiful child. And she desires that, so she gained a lot of strength from that great amount of pain that she had. That's just one aspect. There's a lot of other things that people overcome. You lose a brother, or you lose a wife, or you lose a husband, or you lose a mother, or you lose a husband in death. Once you overcome that, and in time, you surely will. You overcome that, the Father will give you grace and give you mercy and give you peace and give you strength in that. When you lose a loved one that's so close to you, how hard is it to learn math? Really, think about it. What I'm saying. How hard is it to learn business aspects? How hard is it to understand Six Sigma? It's a business term, a business program. There's all kinds of things that can be learned out there, but you can learn them. How hard is it to learn another language? After you've overcome such great things in your life, such hardships and such pain, you can very much learn all those things. And if you just see some parents, they lose their children, which it should never be, but they I'm sad to say that it happens, but a mother and a father should never have to bury a child, but they do, and it happens, and they somehow are given enough strength to overcome that. And not that they forget, not that they don't miss them, but they find a way to go on, because sometimes they have other children they got to still tend to, they got to still take care of. I have some really close friends of mine that they actually went through that. They're very good people, and they've found a way to, I wouldn't say, not to forget the pain, but to channel that pain into something different. A love for a grandchild, a love for their children, a love for one another, a love for life, appreciation for life. And so sometimes pain that comes into our life can bring us the greatest strength, the greatest peace, and also the greatest understanding of things that are going on. How things that we used to think were important, we find out they're really not that important. Because now we know, when you see the big picture, you see things that really matter. A loved one, that's important. That's what really matters. And so I just want you to, if you're going through something right now, you got a challenge in front of you, whether it's school, is it work, is it life, something you're facing, depression, something's going on in your life. I want you to go back to some part of your life where there was a great pain, and draw the strength from that time. I've overcome that, and now that I'm facing this new challenge, I will overcome this too. And maybe there's some of you right now, you're going through the greatest challenge of your life right now. Right now you're feeling the greatest pain. Well, let me give words of encouragement to you. You have the strength, you have the power, you have the peace, you have the mercy of the Father that will help you get through this time. It might not happen overnight, it might not happen instantaneously, but throughout time, as you live your life, He surely will come, and He will heal your broken heart. He will heal that pain, and He will give you strength that you've never had before. He will give you strength. He will give you a testimony. He will give you something that you can use to help others that will go through something that you went through, or something similar. but you'll be able to stand and say you can get through this, and you absolutely can. And I believe that with all my heart, because I've had some very hard, painful times in my life. And now, yes, I know there's others that have been through way more than me. But even as I look at them, they have overcome that stuff. And I can say to you that you can overcome what you're going through also. So, just want to encourage some of you out there. I want you to know that you have an inner strength that has been placed there by the pain that you have been through. And if you're one of those people that's always complaining and always living on the past and always hanging on to those things, I'm going to be one of those people that you're going to come to and start pouring all that negativity out. And I'm going to tell you, man, then you must be so strong by now, you can overcome anything. If you really think you've had such a hard life and you've been through a hard time, then you should be stronger than I, stronger than most, and you should be able to overcome and accomplish anything that you want to. And I really believe that you can. If all that you're saying is absolutely true, and all that you've been through, and all the hardships, and all the tears, and all the pain, and all the agony, and you've been all through there, you should have enough strength inside of you to overcome any situation that you're in right now. And you absolutely will. You really need to believe that the Father is standing there for you, ready to help you. And you need to understand that you, yourself, have been made capable and strong enough to overcome the things that you're going through. And how do I know this for sure? Well, I believe in the Bible. And the Bible says that He will never give us more than we can handle, more than we can take. And I absolutely believe that, because He will give us individual power to overcome the individual pain and suffering that we're in. And He absolutely will meet us there at that point in time when He's trying to make that decision of what to do and how to get through it. And sometimes you just gotta, I don't know what to do. That's a good place to be. That's the time you need to cry out to Him. Cry, pray, scream if you have to. Do what you got to do. Mourn, let it out. Pain, suffering, cry, do what you got to do. And then when you're done doing all that, say, Father, help me. Help me get through. I need your help. And He will show up and He will help you. And then He will not only help you, He will give you a strength, a power, an understanding that you've never had before. All right, well, shalom, shalom. I hope you're all blessed. I hope you're all having a blessed day. The weather's getting really beautiful, so just hope you're all staying blessed. Understand the greatness that you have inside of you. You are great, and you are blessed. Shalom, shalom.